give the ball away again.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
I don't think the outcome here, Kevin, was determined until very late in the game. I mean, a tough battle this one was throughout. When the seesaw ended, it was still close. But they ended up with the short end of the stick.
And I don't know how many times the lead changed hands, but it sure felt like a lot. That was a really fun game to watch.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And he gets it to go.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving drives in. It's stolen by Vasquez. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Smith dishes to Irving. LeBron outside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
A different look now for Cleveland. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Harris comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. A new group in now for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Johnson. Patterson comes in for Johnson. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lowry in for Vasquez. And here is LeBron. James left side. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Cleveland ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Good quarter from LeBron. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Ross in at the small forward.
Raptors surprised people in a lot of ways last season, but number one for me was just how strong they were on the road. Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
DeRozan against Smith. Irving for 3. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 4th, LeBron James. And, of course, Amir Johnson.
That was a nightmare last year for any defender to guard these guys. I mean, they just seemed to hit everything they shot.
Raptors trail by 5. They double him with Irving. And it's Lowry penetrating. That is good. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, that's hard to do for a team like the Raptors who had new parts injected mid-season. To come together and win the way they did on the road, well, that's impressive.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
The Raptors shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Toronto calls timeout. Well, to illustrate how good the Raptors were on the road, Steve, last year they finished with a 22-19 road record.
And in perspective, that was the same record that the Heat had last year, and it was actually a game better than the Pacers. So the Raptors played very well on the road.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He laid out their priorities for them, which began with his admonition that offensively they attack the basket at every opportunity. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Valanciunas, a young big man with some offensive promise. He can score on the left block. He's developing a nice touch from mid-range. Very intriguing player with that size and skill set.
Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. And the second free throw, good.
Oh my gosh, I just got
Valanciunas, a mobile 7-footer with good hands. It's a nice start.
It's always a great place to start when you're a big guy. Can you catch it? And not only good passes, but can you catch bad ones and finish around the rim? He can do all of that.
Irving with it. Lowry picks him up. Smith wide open. He fires. Kicks it out to Jones. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Smith. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by Smith. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Jonas Valanciunas bulked up going into last season and tore up the NBA Summer League. Big things expected, but he sort of plateaued a bit in year two, but I still think the future's bright for him.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Oh my gosh.
And for Valanciunas last season, a drop in field goal and free throw percentage. But while his rebounding improved, he's still learning NBA defense, struggling at times against pick and rolls in various matchups.
Cavaliers making a switch here. James is checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Lou Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Lowry kicks to Williams. Lowry against Smith. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Lowry. And Valanciunas wears his heart on his sleeve. You can see how much he wants to be great.
Yeah, he's hungry. He plays with a hunger that you love to see. Oftentimes he can get down on himself. It's tough to be patient, but he's only 22. I think we've got to give him a little more time. I think he's going to be really good, Kevin, in the years ahead.
Williams attacking. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 20.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
Irving passes to James. And it's off from three-point range. Here we go with Lewis Williams. And it's blocked. Good as it goes. Can't cash in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting him way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
The timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Raptors trail by 3. Marion is out there with James Jones. Then there's Harris. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Williams dishes to Vasquez. 6 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is off. Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken a three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Out to Thompson. Top of the key, Harris. Dellavedova, the pass to Jones. Here's Marion. The shot misses. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Vasquez. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Johnson. Terrence Ross comes in for Vasquez. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Lou Williams. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Here's Valanciunas. No good off the front iron.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Shoots off the step back, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Lowry penetrating. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Ross dishes to DeRozan. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Ross with a screen on Harris. Patterson, the screen. Lowry drives in. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're up by 5. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. J.R. Smith's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He told them, if we can get a few big stops here, we can pull this thing out. It comes down to who wants it more. Let's watch it play out, Kevin.
And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of them there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
There's 31 seconds left in the game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're ahead by 3. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A different look now for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Jones. LeBron comes in for Sean Marion. And Irving subbed in for Harris. And Toronto has possession. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. The 3 won't fall. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Smith. The feed to Irving. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 7. 7 seconds left in the fourth. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And the Raptors miss again. Puts up the prayer. Off on that one. And so it's Cleveland winning this one.
Hi, Kevin.